tour and enroll in a facility. Once we're registered, they'll receive a text message from their dedicated care manager in case they didn't automatically download the app. But in the best case scenario, they've already downloaded the app. Once they're connected with their care manager, they'll be submitting a care request. Now this can be for ongoing care. We will support anyone to find ongoing care, but that is not covered. The tuition would be out of pocket for the parents. What is covered for tuition is during those drill weekends and battle assembly emergency deployment. Oops. And then once they fill in their care request need, their matches will get sent over to them so they can actually review their matches, and they're able to tour ahead of time. We've heard feedback before, parents, this is the most important piece of your life, your child, and you want to know who you're dropping them off with. So of course you're able to tour in person, virtually, and also online immediately right in the app. Once you've selected the program, then you're able to enroll easily on the app. So everything is done on your smartphone and on the mobile app to make it really streamlined and easy to use. The providers are able to send photo and video updates of what the children are doing throughout the day. This is optional and you may opt in or out to receive these. They are private and securely sent. Now I would love to go over a live demo so you can see it live in action. I'm going to be standing closer to this side so that the receiver can connect it well. So this is the landing page. Once someone lands on it, they can actually read through and read a lot of information, but we're going to speed track you through, so you would click sign up. Once they click sign up, they're able to fill in their information, name, email, phone number, and create a password. Then once they click getting started, they're going to answer a few quick questions. So let's do this. They're going to tell us how many children they have and the age groups of those kids. So they have 2 kids, go ahead, 2 and 5, perfect, infant. And they're going to let us know if they currently have childcare arrangements. This is incredibly important and helpful because if they do, we may be able to see if their provider is already eligible and we can cover those costs. And we're going to go ahead and click, yes, I have a caregiver for some of those days. And we would love to know where they're learning and what types of learning environments. And we're going to click home daycare. They could let us know wherever they are, but for today, it's a home daycare. And we'll ask about some of the challenges that they've experienced. Most family members say that the cost of care is too high. In fact, the cost of care can almost be $160 a day when someone's looking at a nanny or babysitter to be in home. Or childcare providers don't have any spaces available. We'll go ahead and click next. Now we'll get to know a little bit more about them. Their marital status, and their military branch, reserves, their rank, and monthly income is completely optional and is not required, nor does it impact their eligibility. This is collected if a family is looking for additional resources. For example, we actually contract with a lot of the states to provide low-income subsidies and subsidy programs to help offset the cost of care. So if we have this information, we may be able to match them to additional dollars outside of this program, but it is completely optional. They will certify that they are in the reserves. We will be actually verifying this on the back end through their chain of command after as well. Then they will get matched to me in this example, but of course we have all kinds of different care managers. So we're going to go ahead and take them to view their benefits. And they're able to actually see all of their benefits that were approved. In this example, they were approved for $250 off their weekly tuition, and they have 38 backup care days. I'm going to quickly show you the Child Care Matchmaker experience first, though. So we're going to message our care manager, myself in this example. And Kevin here let us know that he's actually been struggling with trying to find childcare through his Monday through Friday as well. And so we've asked to actually collect some more information about what his child's care is need and what days of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and click create request, and we'll find out which child needs care. You are able to edit the information about the child to see if he wants support with potty training, or if he's looking for a provider that also has experience working with exceptional needs, children with exceptional needs. From there, we'll go ahead and save this and then hit next. They are able to tell us how far they're willing to drive. And he's going to let us know this is for ongoing care, so a little bit different than the backup care, but that is a benefit we're here to support in all of the use cases. And he's looking for care Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, yes. Go ahead and hit next. And it will confirm that this is the correct information, and he can send that request. Once he sends the request, I have automatically already matched him using our amazing matching algorithm that uses the real-time information based on availabilities. So he does not have to call all the locations to ask, do you have space for infant care? Infant care is actually one of the hardest spaces to fill. It's always full, depending on the ratios and the enrollments of the other children. So this saves over 20 hours of work on the family. Once I send over some different matches, he's able to click on them and tour the facilities, read more about the facilities, see photos, pictures. He can scroll down and see bios on the teachers and really understand the schedule of the location. What's really amazing though is he is able to click tour. He likes what he sees, but he wants to make sure. So he's going to be able to schedule a tour on the app. I'm going to show you our virtual tour experience right now, not in person, because we're not all able to go out to a facility. But he's going to go ahead and click next to schedule that tour and hit request tour. Once he does this, he is going to, in his app, this is his in-app experience now. If you see under upcoming, there's a spot that says Julie Moore virtual tour. So we're going to fast track to that day, and now we're going to connect to him through a virtual tour. It's going to connect him to the provider, much like FaceTime or any sort of video conferencing calls, and he's going to be able to tour that facility. Once he's done with that tour call and hangs up, he's also going to be able to give us feedback. Really important for a variety of reasons, but we want to make sure that it's the right match for him. And so we can match up to 63 different data points. So it's really important that we're getting that feedback. He loves this facility though, and he wants to enroll. So he's going to enroll. And I don't know how many of you here have actually gone through an enrollment process with kiddos in a normal style where you have to print and fill out all the paperwork, bring it in, get your immunization records, all of that. We've streamlined the whole experience for you. So you're going to go ahead and click enroll now. And what's really amazing as well is we are taking care of all of the billing. So we have the ability to manage multiple billing methods, from credit card, bank account, of course, cash and check, but not many people carry a checkbook these days to pay for their childcare tuition. And we're able to combine payment sources as well. So let's say they actually qualified for that state subsidized income, they would be able to have that reduced as well. Go ahead and click confirm and book for me. And he would automatically have the enrollment paperwork. I'm not going to bore you guys with filling out the enrollment paperwork today though. And then he would be able to hit OK, got it. From here, I'm going to fast track you to the first day of care. So now he's dropping off at the location. If you click that green sign in button up at the top, he's going to be able to drop off his child with his unique attendance PIN. So now we are able to fill that in. You can click done to it, I think. And what's really amazing about this is time-stamped accurate attendance also helps with accuracy of payouts. And so when we get those fiscal errors reduced, we're able to actually serve and help more individuals. So it's really important that we actually have those. He's also going to continue to receive photo and video updates because he opted in of what his little kiddo is doing throughout the day. And, oh, no worries. I'm going to enroll now. Perfect. And then if you see down, if you scroll down below, he's also going to be able to see the actual lessons that the kids are learning in the facility and what they're doing throughout the day. So we're all about transparency and wanting to make sure that people stay connected and they really are, mindset is on what they're doing throughout the weekend and not worrying about what their kiddos are doing. So that kind of concludes everything. I wanted you guys to be able